Hey guys, what's going on? Troy and Mountain Man Treasure here, and I think it's finally here.
Mountain Man. Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a reseller in Montana. I go to garage sales and estate sales. I go to thrift stores. I buy stuff and then sell it again online for a profit. Mostly I'm doing that on eBay. And with everything that's going on in the world, all the economy issues, all the everything, fourth quarter seemed to be delayed a little bit. At least, calendar-wise, yes, we've long been in the fourth quarter, but people that sell online know that fourth quarter rush, it's crazy. It's busy, especially the last couple of years. And I think anybody who expected it to be the same this year as the last couple of years, that's just silly. It's not going to be. It's going to correct itself a little bit, but it's still very busy, and it really hasn't been for a lot of people. Over the Thanksgiving weekend, I think it finally started to pick up. We sold an awful lot of stuff. In fact, so many things that I wasn't able to get this video out on Monday. So we'll talk a little bit, but first, let's get to all the stuff that we sold. Man, have I got a lot of packing to do today. I don't mind packing in general, but today, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. And we got a whole bunch of stuff going out. Some to viewers as well. And man, I sure appreciate when you guys come in and support the store like that. These actually from today. This from today. This from last night. We've got some doTERRA. This is yarrow palm. I don't know. It's an active botanical nutritive duo. No idea, but it's pretty highly sought after. And so I sold this thing for $62 free shipping. This is going to go out, I don't know, probably an 8-ounce rate. So we'll make quite a bit off of that, and it's all profit. This guy is pretty cool. He's headed international. This is an old Tonka figure, and he's the mechanic. He's going to Colombia. $4.99 plus shipping to Colombia. Pretty cool. We're going to get some of these little ones out of the way, and then we'll move them. We'll have to do a reset of the counter here. We've got a Boss 302 pin, old Mustang pin. We sold several pins this week, and I listed some new pins this weekend as well. And this one, we've got a whole bunch of them, and I sold it for $6 free shipping. Not a whole lot there, but it's a quantity listing. This went to a viewer, actually. We've got a 3-pack, and this one is going to Aaron. $4.99 plus shipping. Check out Aaron's store. Definitely some cool stuff in there. Man, I appreciate you coming in and checking us out and supporting the store. We've got an old Milwaukee pin as well, and this one sold for $4 plus shipping. So some pins going out. This one, actually, let's do this one while it's sitting here, and I can move it so it doesn't get all messed up. It's a reprint. This was done by, I think, Loot Crate, but June 1938, #1 Action Comics. This one is worth a ton, if it's, of course, the original. But Loot Crate released one that actually has some value to it, just because it's a really nice display piece. And I picked up a watcher on this. I got this from Dominic, Primetime Treasure Hunter, off one of his Whatnot auctions. And I picked up a watcher on this and sent out an offer. It turns out it was to Angel, and Angel has long been a supporter of the channel, and so he picked it up for $18.52 plus shipping. Thank you, my friend. I sure appreciate that. We had another comic go out to another viewer, actually. We'll get to that one here in a bit. This pretty cool. Montana Centennial belt buckle. It's got the bald eagle on there. 1889. Look at that. We've even got some sparkly. This is cool. It comes with all of the paperwork and all that. And I think I sent out an offer and then got a counter offer, and I countered back. And that's where we settled. This one was $45. I believe this one also free shipping. So we'll make quite a lot on that. I think that one's going to go out at an 8-ounce rate as well. There's the cover to it, the Treasure State Foundry. Pretty cool. Hiding under here, this is an OEM Sony remote from a car audio system, and not super high dollar, but how tough is it to list that thing? Easy money. $15.59. This one also free shipping, as it turns out. I don't do a ton of free shipping, but we had some free shippers this weekend. This one going to go out at a 4-ounce rate, I believe. So definitely some money left over on that. We've got some Christmas going out, of course. This a tree topper, and really cool, and it brights up super, super bright. Little MCM Christmas action. And this thing sold in a couple of weeks. Actually, I didn't list it that long ago. And nice little sale. This also on an offer, $22 plus shipping. We've got a Nebraska Cornhuskers stocking. This I think I actually picked up last summer, and it didn't make it out that Christmas, but it went out this one. $9.98 plus shipping on that guy. How about a bucket of soldiers? This is from Toy Story. Now, when you originally get these, it comes with some of like the parachute guys and stuff like that. This is not complete. It doesn't have all of those guys, and the parachute guys do increase the value quite a bit, but it does have the certificate of authenticity. And my mom picked this up at a garage sale. She actually sent me a picture and said, what do you think? I said, yes, get that, because these do sell pretty well. And they don't sell for a ton, but they do sell. $17 plus shipping for that. Like I said, we're going to have to reset here. Gravedigger. Gravedigger is a popular character. I guess we can call him a character, right? I mean, he's it's the truck, but they sort of become their own character, much like wrestlers and that sort of thing. But Gravedigger, super, super popular. And this Monster Jam truck, brand new, $14.94 plus shipping. Paid $2.88 for that. Let's grab a hat. We have several hats going out. Titleist, bright yellow. It's got Golden Bear hockey actually on the side, which is kind of weird, but I don't know. I picked it up because it was Titleist, and somebody saw it and liked it. I think this was from this summer, so it didn't last forever, and we got some good money for it. $16.24 plus shipping. Here's another hat over here, actually. Yellowstone. Super cool. It's got the bear on the front there. Love this hat, and it sold on an offer. I think it was an offer, counter offer, and then a counter offer, and they accepted it. $12 plus shipping for that. Let's do these, then I'll get them out of the way, and I think we'll have enough room to do the rest of it. We've got some Five Nights at Freddy's wrapping paper. You guys have seen me sell this randomly off and on. We picked these up for, it was 24 cents, something ridiculous, on a Walmart clearance, and we just sell them here and there. This one is blacklight paper, and this one just regular, so we had a mix and match. And this one sold for $21 plus shipping. All right, let's see if we can breeze through the last set here. We actually have a duck going out with this one. We'll get to the rest of the ducks later, but look at that cool seasonal duck. And Married with Children, #1. That's pretty cool. Oh, the Bundys there. And this one came also from Dom, Primetime Treasure Hunter. And the set of these going to Melissa. So, Melissa, thank you so much. $13.97 plus shipping is the grand total. So, we'll be sure to get those out to you and keep that safe, bagged and boarded. Now, we've got a Swiss Army knife. Picked up a bag of knives for $5. And there were some Swiss Army knives in there. This little bit of a translucent knife. Swiss Army knives do tend to sell pretty well. Not all for high dollar, but it has a good sell-through rate. And so I went through and listed, I don't know, half a dozen, 6, 7 of them, something like that, different styles and colors and that sort of thing. And this one sold on an offer, $9.48 plus shipping. We've got cassette tape, crisscross. I'll take it back, right? Totally crossed out. This one not high dollar, but I can't help myself sometimes. $3.49 plus shipping on that. We've got some figs here. We got Pinocchio and, of course, Mickey. There's Dumbo, Bambi, just some Disney figures. And when you list these, list them as toys, figures, but also cake toppers. A lot of times that's what these are used for. And I accepted an offer on these of $7 plus shipping. We've got a low dollar movie here, new and sealed, so very easy to list. I don't think I ever saw this. Morgan Freeman, Now You See Me. This thing sold for, I believe it was $2.49 plus shipping. I think that's what it was. We got some jeans. Cinch. These are, well, they're Jenna cut. And Cinch is a pretty solid brand. They do well for me. $19.17 plus shipping. Those will go into a padded flat rate. Let's go over here before I forget this stuff. These actually going out to a viewer as well. A pair of hats on a pair of different offers. And going out to Chris. Chris, thank you so much. First came the Sig Sauer hat. Really cool with the front patch on there. I like it. Black mesh on the gray. And that one, the Sig hat, was $14 plus shipping. That an offer that I sent out. And then a little bit later, Chris sent in an offer on this one. We got a cool camo twins hat. And Chris said, how about $8 plus shipping for that? And I agreed. And we'll actually get you the shipping back for that one because we can add it to this one. And I don't think it's going to change it a bit. So we'll get you some of that. Yeah, we'll get you some of that shipping back. Talking's easy. We've got a pair of Chuck Taylors. I like selling these. I had a whole bunch of them and finally got them listed, and they're all starting to go out now. So we've got the purple Chucks going out for $31 plus shipping. Back there, we've got Broken Arrow on Laserdisc. Actually, it's still new and sealed, and that's why I picked it up. They're not worth all that much. Most of them. There are some that are worth a good amount, but generally Laserdisc's not worth a whole bunch. But I can't help myself sometimes. New and sealed. I accepted an offer of $8 plus shipping on that. Let's see. Look at my mess back there. Man. Here we got Big E. Look at that. Wrestling figures tend to do pretty well. And this one, even in a little bit of a beat-up box, which, of course, you show them in the listing. But this one's still pretty solid sale. $25.34 for a man from the WWE. And then we've got Stratego. This is really cool. It's an old wood case for it. I love this case. It's really, really nice. And I like this game. Stratego is a fun game. And this one, I accepted an offer of $23 plus shipping. Here we've got a blue Yeti microphone. It's a Yeti Nano. And originally it came with a little desk stand, and somebody had altered this to, see right there, it goes in a hole on a desk. And so we've got a little bit of a swing arm on here. And so I put this up for a pretty reasonable price, and it sold relatively quickly. It's actually going internationally, 97.15 Australian dollars. Last I looked, the Australian dollar was 69 cents, I think, US. So we'll make about $40 after it's all said and done on that. This one is Dance Dance Revolution, I think. It's for the Wii. I had pre-packaged this one, and then it didn't go out. So I just left it in the packaging, figured it's going to sell again, and it did. So I just decided let's just leave it in there. So Dance Dance for the Wii sold for $13.64 plus shipping. And then shout out Commonwealth Picker. Look at this. We sold two, not one, but two quantity listing sale of these Tupperware lids. These things actually sell pretty well, these little ones, because people lose these lids and want to replace them. You're not going to want to pay anything for them. I actually got these for free. The lady said, just take them. Just the lids? Just take them. All right, we'll do that because somebody bought them for $10.98 plus shipping. Love it. Back here, well, let's get this guy off before I knock him off and he breaks. Got this guy in North Carolina, and I sent out an offer on this. I didn't actually even write it down. It sold this morning. I think it was like $4.50 plus shipping for that guy. So he snuck in before I got things packed, and so he's going to make it. Let's pull off here. Well, look. We'll look right here. It's an ornament stand, okay? And it's got the little hook, and then it's to hang Tinkerbell from 1996. And this is the, I'll show you because you want to watch out for this, the Walt Disney Classics Collection, or if you find it, a lot of times what you want to do is list it WDCC. That's what people look for. And some of these are worth a lot of money. This one, not particularly high dollar, but because I had the little hook that came with it, I figured it would sell, and sure enough, it did. $29.24 plus shipping on that. We've got a viewer sale back here. Another one. Thanks, guys. Got a couple of old plates. We got Arizona from, what is that, 1992. And then South Dakota, 1971. And this one is going out to Brian. He said his wife runs Yeller Dog Deals. Not yellow, Yeller. Yeller Dog Deals on eBay. And these are for the wall in his garage. $18.97 plus shipping for these. We'll get you some of that shipping back as well on those. He said, ironically, you didn't have a Montana plate, and I still need one. You know what, Brian? I think I might have one, and then I can slip in there for you. Snacker size. Look at that. We got Santa on his bike while eating cookies. Pretty cool Hallmark keepsake ornament. I think I got a couple of these last year, and one of them might have sold last year, and we had one left. I think that's what it was. And this one is actually going international, $9.98 plus that international shipping to the UK. This one is another pre-packaged one because I actually accepted an offer a couple days before I went on vacation for Thanksgiving. And they didn't pay. But because I accepted it before I had left, if they paid while I was gone before Friday, it would have had to go out on Friday. It's super obnoxious the way eBay does that. Because they wait 2, 3, 4 days sometimes to pay. It doesn't work on vacation. Doesn't make sense. But I had to pack a couple of them just in case they paid while I was on vacation. You know what? One of them did. Right here. I'll pull the little tag for it. It was a little pin that went to Australia. All in, I think they were like $30 for that thing. And they did pay while I was there. They paid on Thanksgiving, which meant I had to ship it on Friday. So I printed out a label at the hotel and got that thing shipped off. Actually, shipped it from my parents' house out of their mailbox. This one did not pay, but they did on Friday. So that means it has to go out. Look at that Oregon plate right there. And I had pre-weighed it. It was 7 ounces. And so this is going to go out. This was a pretty good one. This was a veterans tag, a really nice plate. And it sold for $33 plus shipping. And then I think the last thing we got to show you here is this guy. Topo. Look at that, Topo Gicho. He's missing one set of whiskers. These things, you often see them when they're listed on eBay in rough shape because these are old. This guy, he was from the 60s. Ed Sullivan Show. You guys remember him? Little bobblehead. And this is actually pretty fragile. So I'm going to have to be very careful shipping this guy. He's actually got a crack. I don't know if you can see it. He's got a crack on there as well. You could probably clean this guy up a little bit, but I just barely cleaned him because it's flocked. Ooh, I'm going to break it before I put him in a box. It's flocked, and I didn't want to mess that up. But these are relatively rare. So even in rough shape, he was a good pickup. And he actually, I accepted an offer on him. They never paid. And so he relisted, and then a couple days later, he sold. This thing sat for a long time, and all of a sudden, people are interested in him. And then that other person actually messaged me and said, hey, I guess I didn't see the messages. I'm still interested. Well, sorry. He actually sold for full price. He's gone. $48.74 plus shipping. Let's do some ducks. I got all the other packing done back here. I got to get the ducks done now. Get my ducks in a row. So this one, we've got a green beret duck going out, along with, well, a clown duck. Like, he's a little gorpy there, but, he's a clown. And then we've got a rescue duck here, soccer duck. And those three are headed out to a first-time buyer, actually. And that's going to Kathy. Kathy, thank you so much. Kathy, the Grace Picker, said she's got to get her ducks in a row. And with 3, you can now officially do that. And then Jane came in and picked up a pair. We've got the Hawaii duck looking very summerish. And then the purple Cyclops duck. Both of those heading out to Jane. Thank you so much. And Sarah coming in this morning, actually, and picking up another little purple Cyclops duck. So that one headed out to you. And before we head on back over, I almost forgot one. Had so many today, we missed this guy getting pulled. We've got a Cookie Monster. He actually talks. There you go. Talking Cookie Monster. He's going international. He's going to Australia. And the total, let's look over here actually. It is $56.60 Australian dollars. Heck of a list, right? We're starting to sell Christmas stuff and clearly Christmas gift type items. I'm starting to see higher dollar stuff go out the store and things that I look at and go, I could see that being a gift for somebody. And today, as I'm filming this, we've got some more high dollar sales, actually a couple of really nice sales. So you'll want to tune in tomorrow to see those. People are spending. Guys, people are buying. It's not what a lot of people thought it was going to be, and I think it's going to be truncated, but people are still out there buying. So get that stuff listed. There's still time for people to buy things today, tomorrow, Friday, and get it to them by Christmas. There is still time for that. So don't think you missed it if you don't have that stuff listed. If there's Christmas stuff sitting in the corner, get it listed now because people are buying. If there's something that you look at that's a collectible or hard to find, or list it. You never know. Some of the stuff that's been going out in the last couple days, it's fantastic. I'm thrilled to see what's happening. And I think, like I said, fourth quarter is finally here. People are spending. Hopefully, they're spending with you as well. I do have more duck mail that came in, and we have more to thank, but I know this is a longer video, so we're going to do one, and we've got some that came from Buck Mountain Designs in Clayton, Georgia. We got a handful of ducks in there, including, let me find, I got a couple of military ducks in there that I think are really cool. Here we got this guy. Awesome. And we've also got that guy. So we've got some military ducks to add to our previous military ducks, and we've got stuff like the polka dotted duck. Those are all listed from Buck Mountain Designs. Thank you guys so much. I so appreciate your support. And stay tuned. There's lots more people to thank, but we're out of time.